I am recording now too.
So basically, one person is the card czar who decides which is the best of the three.
Right, like which one wins the fight or whatever.
So basically, it's super fight with only one person deciding the winner rather than everybody.
But
as
we
a
will
group
give
decide.
ample chance for the three combatants to explain why they win.
Right. We're turning off the idle timer to give us time to argue if we want to, but the card czar can choose anytime they want, of course. And the way it'll work is you're going to pick 3 cards every round. The first card is going to be who you are. The second card is going to be what ability you have. And the third card is going to be something you want to push off to the next group of cards. Like, in other words, the person whose card set is before yours is giving you that weakness.
So you're giving somebody else. You're giving somebody else your third weakness, basically.
Right. The third card applies to the next group of cards after yours.
Okay.
And when you get to the end, that third one applies to the first. So.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably a good way to think, because I was curious how the weaknesses were gonna work, and that makes it a lot easier.
So is everybody ready?
Yeah.
So for example, like let's say your character is a ghost. If you put the weakness of deathly afraid of ghosts, then you're forcing basically the next person to be weak to you. That type of thing.
Yeah.
If you can manage that. So here we go.
All right, practice round.
All right, let's.
I get to start off as the card czar.
And what we'll do is, I guess we'll read what we are. Like we'll say, I'm this, and I have the power of that, and then we'll look at the person ahead of us and say, and I have the weakness of that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys supposed to read it yourself, or am I supposed to read it?
We'll read our own just so,
Okay.
because we're going to probably end up arguing about who wins.
Okay.
All right.
And by the way, what are we calling this, Tormental, as this is your game?
I called it Pooper Fights, but I don't know.
Pooper fights.
So
Very
makes
nice.
sense.
All right, so Jedi.
Oh, I'm not reading
Alright,
it. You guys are reading your own.
Right.
Oh,
Whoever's
for
card
fuck's sake,
says-
really?
So, I am a brony who can conjure MLP characters. I have the power of a dog with a gun for a mouth, and when it barks, it shoots bees. And the person after me is hindered by getting head from Lena.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Well,
This is a great way to start this out.
Yeah, great way, because I'm Jedi Free with the power of Tourette syndrome, and the person after me is haunted by Slave Leia.
So I am a suicide bomber, who I guess Slave Leia is one of my 72 virgins, and I have the power of calling an army of skeletons, and Jedi is hindered by having narcolepsy.
No, it's
Bro-
me
brony.
who has the narcolepsy.
Yeah, Brony.
Oh,
has-
yeah, well, that's right. I forgot.
Right. Okay, Jedi, decide who wins.
Well, you guys gotta fight it out and tell me why you think each is better. That's the way this is supposed to work.
Shall we go in order?
Yeah. Okay.
okay,
Magna, you're first.
I believe the Jedi would get trampled over by the ponies. However, I'm pretty sure I'd fall asleep and get suicide bombed. So I'm just gonna say out.
Oh.
Well, y'all know Jedi already has a bad knife already, so this isn't unrealistic. Plus,
Fuck!
yeah, but it's not a Jedi. I think you can probably take out a suicide bomber.
I also think that Jedi would try and fight the suicide bomber for slave.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I think that, just by the fact that Jedi Code 3 is getting head from Melina, I don't know if he'll have anything to do with Slave Leia after that. And, as a suicide bomber, I mean, dying is how I win, basically. If I was about to be defeated, I'd explode and win, and my army of skeletons takes over.
Yeah, but I have like MLP cards, and I'm pretty sure they're magic, and magic trumps undead.
I don't know. Maybe the skeletons are pony skeletons.
I don't know about that.
Well, the only thing I can say is Magna's definitely a burly now.
Oh,
Well,
fuck
to be completely honest, I think Magna's right. I have to throw his out. So it would be between Jedi Code 3 and a suicide bomber.
It's,
So, do you think you could be a suicide bomber? Yeah.
Is Tourette syndrome a power? Really?
Suicide
yeah.
It depends
does
on what the power
Yeah,
entails. Like,
it's-
what if
no,
I'm able
it's
to?
at the-
What
it's
if
at
I'm
the
able
end
to
of
like destroy
South Park
things
the
with
movie.
my voice or something like
It's the
that?
end of the South Park the movie where he's just cursing using the electric powers. That's what it is.
The only problem is I don't think I'd be able to deal with calling an army of skeletons. That's
Mm-hmm.
that would be the problem. The only thing, and I believe your weakness. I think that I think this one would win out of all of these, mainly because even if he blows us both up, the suicide bomber still wins.
Yay!
Get that.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, make sure you hang on to your person cards because you might run out. Since it's all mixed in.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see here. Hmm.
Oh joy. Well. Okay.
Get.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm good to go.
Oh God.
And there are blank cards, I think, so unless I forgot to
Oh.
put them
There was Freddy Black and Hearts.
in.
Oh
I'm
god.
pretty confident I have this one too.
There's blind cards in this? Holy crap.
Same for Jay.
I honestly don't know what I was doing with this, but okay.
Oh God.
I'm a superhero. What superhero are you? I'm Jedi Code with Tourette syndrome. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, first one is
Mine.
Alright.
I am Barack Obama with the power of all the America's nuclear missiles.
That's a blank card because it's so remote.
Yeah, I know.
Incredibly, horribly.
The film.
The person after me is hindered by Rick Grimes, which I assume that means that goes to the second
That's
person.
got me.
Yeah.
So I am Chun-Li and Cammy in mid-scissoring. With the power of strictly adhering to the 10 commandments. And the person after me is hindered by holding in a really urgent, really big food.
I am the entirety of Anonymous. I draw magical power from the disappointment of my lovers.
And
And the person before me is hindered by ringing a bell for service that never arrives.
oh, Obama's hands are completely like in use. He can't press his
Mhm.
launch code button.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Also, I deny Anonymous' existence.
Oh, really? You straight up deny it.
Right.
They don't exist. There's
So,
nothing to expect.
Jedi, why do you think you would win?
Well, to be completely honest, I don't see how ringing a bell for service that never arrives is really has
You're
to deal with
waiting.
with hitting a button that just kills everybody.
You want to be served, and you're not being served.
So?
You're going to be waiting for that for
Yeah.
the rest of your life.
He's
You can't press your launch code button because you're too busy waiting for your takoyaki.
Oh, you know what? I bet Barack Obama has mistaken the bell for the launch button. And he's just like dinging it over and over. Why is this
It's
working?
like, missiles! Missiles!
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, look, we're trying to.
Be honest, I just think that Barack Obama's so dumb that he'd hit the nuclear missiles on his own on accident.
Damn.
To be completely honest, he'd be like, "Oh, this is how I get my service." Oops.
I deny
Boom!
the whole idea that Barack Obama, the president of the United States, is a stupid man.
He is a stupid
How-
man. So
no
I
stupid
believe he's
person.
so
Oh.
dumb he would accidentally hit the nuclear missile
was
button
about-
thinking that
I
it's
was-
his bell.
I was about to say that no politician could ever get into office and be stupid, but then I look at George W. Bush and just shake my head.
Yeah.
So
If you
yeah,
had played Bush, that would have pretty much done the deal for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been on deal.
Barack
Well-
Obama's not any smarter. I'm telling you, he's a
He
complete-
gave
Oh.
you free healthcare. That's not a
He
bad,
didn't
that's
give
not
us
a
free
dumb-
healthcare. He gave us healthcare with major fine print saying, "Oh, I control everything, motherfucker."
That's what the NHS is.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, this.
So it's not free if he
We
controls
love
it.
our healthcare. You
Oh.
guys don't want us to heal your ouchies.
Yeah, you go to the healthcare and if he thinks, "Oh, hey, guess what? I don't think you're gonna make it. I'm not giving you anything." He can do that.
Why would you give...
Wow.
He can do that.
Jeez.
He can do that.
What's
So
hard to
GOP
prioritize
Code
and
has
do
argued
that?
for his side.
I honestly think that I'm doomed yet again because mine completely contracts each other. So
How is it a power to adhere to the Ten Commandments?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe you could call
lesbian
upon
is. That's
gods.
not gonna work. You can't be gay in following the 10 Commandments.
Where in the Ten Commandments does it say thou
No,
shalt
but
not lick
it
pussy?
doesn't.
All I know is that we're finding out about Jedi's staunch Republican stances.
Okay.
I mean, admittedly, all of Anonymous holding in a really urgent, really big poop is really funny. But do we have any knowledge as to whether or not that's what they already are doing on a regular basis as they post?
I'm really concerned that Anonymous are drawing power from a lover's disappointment since they're always on the computer and never doing anything.
Yeah, so
with
they
them.
end up shitting themselves.
Well, maybe they're just waiting in bed,
So,
disappointed.
no, they hold in their poop for so long that they die.
Oh, damn it.
They're all dead. Okay.
It's just like, oh, I don't want to go. Oh, and they just die.
We are Anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not release.
Well, Anonymous is more like as a group, so you just get more members.
So basically, all
Fair
the
enough.
entire group is sitting there, all holding in their shit until they all fall over.
But- So if you,
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so what you're saying is if you become a new member of Anonymous, you automatically have to shit.
No, you automatically have to hold your shit.
Okay.
It's like
How
a
do you
group
even join
initiation. Hold your
Anonymous?
shit until you die.
I mean, if you don't know who any of them are, how can you join?
That's another good question.
It's like just like you could probably just sit in front of a and say,
Oh,
"I'm
no.
an Anonymous. I can hack a
So,
restaurant."
like, if you start holding in your shit, some random person comes up to you and is like, "Hey, we want you part of our club."
And then it's like, need to shit. Need to shit.
I can tell by your grimace that you're angry at the world. Oh, no.
No, that's how they tell whoever is a member of Anonymous is like for someone needs to shit.
If you see somebody who's clenching in the middle of the street, you know who they are.
Yep. Okay, so
Uh,
it is against Barack Obama
okay.
or Anonymous.
Okay, Ross, you have to make a decision. We've heard the arguments.
It's great.
Hey.
No.
Oh, jeez.
All right, come on, give me something good. Oh, my cards are. Never mind.
Let's see.
Just out of interest, you're recording this because I didn't.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right.
The good thing about the blank cards is if you run out of all the cards and you have a blank card, you can fill in that hole.
Right.
easily.
Yeah, that's a godsend when you get it.
Indeed. Okay.
I am the entire Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh no.
I have the power of a swarm of vicious bees, which I don't know whether I employ the bees or whether we can all sting. And the person after me has heart disease.
Yeah.
I am
Oh.
every Doctor Who with the power of a lumbering death machine fueled entirely by sperm. And the person after me is hindered by Ronald McDonald armed with unending burgers.
Run, run,
So it's just every Doctor Who consistently pounding a death machine.
and the heart disease doesn't make any difference because he keeps coming back.
No, but
That's
it's-
true.
Okay,
Keeps coming
I-
back.
To be fair, they have two hearts, so I'm gonna have to say heart disease. No, I don't
Damn
accept that.
I am a drunken Tony Stark with the power to transform into a man eating dragon for a short period of time, and the person after me is hindered by extreme malnutrition.
Right. So you're saying the Westboro Baptist Church are all anorexic? God doesn't want us to eat.
Why don't we eat the honey? God says no.
Okay.
So I don't even know how I can argue I win with this. I would have
I
to
think you're pretty
be-
fucked, Tormental.
I would have to be Ronald McDonald with unending burgers to battle the malnutrition. So I think I'm pretty much out of this.
Yep. I do think the heart disease would affect the Doctor. Like,
It
Considering
would
we
at
know about-
first, but I would think that he has, he keeps
it's
coming
hard-
back. So even if it was to kill him, he'd just fucking come back again, and then
Mhm.
have
Well, he
heart
has to-
disease again, and then come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
again.
Can I just
Well,
say,
every
right?
time-
How could he flipping regenerate if he's been eaten? He's getting digested.
Who's getting
Yeah.
Come
digested?
back and get digested. Come back, get digested.
and it
Just
giant
fill the
beef
fucking dragon with sperm, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
You
what
keep
that.
your dragon dildos out of it.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is. A lumbering death machine? I mean, it's a huge death machine that it's just filled. It's filled with sperm. Okay, I would want to meet that.
Oh, that would want to meet a drunken dragon, Ever, would you?
What about
And
I
the,
mean, the
and the
fact that
dragon's
it's
not going to
drunk
eat
and
me
Tony
because
Stark.
the dragon's not going to eat me because Ronald McDonald's just throwing burgers at it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but
The dragon's not going to be
Oh my
hungry for
gosh,
me
he's
because
throwing
he's going to
burgers down
throw
his throat.
unending
Yeah, but
burgers.
it's a man-eating
it's
dragon.
a man-eating dragon.
Unless your flipping Ronald McDonald has started doing
It's
Soylent
meat.
Green
The Ronald
burgers.
McDonald's just going to
Nope,
continue. It doesn't
not
matter
eating.
what the dragon eats. It's the fact that it's still going to throw unendless burgers down the dragon's throat.
No, it's going to throw the burgers at the dragon. It's not going to throw him down the throat.
Mm.
It's not like a 360 burger score.
Does it matter where they go?
No.
It's going to be distracted by meat, and it's
How
going to
is
have
it
sperm
meat?
all over it. Okay?
no, it's a
You
man-eating
don't
dragon.
stop
It
at
only
the
goes at their
street as
man
a
flesh.
dragon And pick up a small crumb of a bread and say, food. No, you
Here's
want,
my
you
question.
want the really nice things to eat.
I don't know that much about Doctor Who, okay?
Well, they have heart disease, but he has 2 hearts, so I don't know if both hearts have the
Yep.
disease or not.
Theoretically.
See, if we can't
Theoretically
specify whether
speaking.
the burgers are going into his mouth, we can't determine whether both
But
hearts
I
have heart
have
disease.
something for you, right? The heart disease means that the blood doesn't flow correctly in Doctor Who, which means he cannot fuel his death machine with sperm.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
So, by default, since Man-Eating Dragon's obviously going to waste the Westboro Baptist Church, drunken Tony Stark has won.
Yay.
Damn it. That was the quickest death I ever suffered.